How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're doing some prep for the Scraps Bowl. That's for the Scraps Bowl Challenge set by Second Life of Wood Turning. And on the bandsaw we've got everything. We've got all the woods that you saw me dig out of the skip the other day. That piece there used to be part of a clock that I made about a year ago. It's got a different type of resin in it. I can't remember exactly what the resin was called, but it's a nice purple colour. And we've got a bit of yew. I had high hopes for that yew bowl, but it ended up flying apart on me, so that's why it ended up in the skip. Now that is an oak, what was going to be a pestle and mortar that I made a long time ago. And as soon as I made it, it started splitting, and it carried on splitting, and that was a year ago, and it's just been sat in my room ever since. So it'd be nice to have a bit of that in there. And these bits are from the giveaway bowl. You saw me harvest that wood from the tree up the field. There we got a few of that. I don't know what wood it is. Mystery wood. And that one is the bog oak bowl that flew apart. It's got a sycamore base and a piece of cedar in the middle. Hope someone's keeping count of the amount of woods in it. And this is some mystery wood. Looks like it might be oak. Not entirely sure. There's some lovely grain in it. And we've got some silver birch. Spalted silver birch. And then we've got some bog oak. And this is, well, there used to be the base of a yew vase that I made probably 6 months ago. And that is a part of the elm stump bowl. A bit of an offcut from when I bandsawed it round. And that is the bog oak bowl. That one got the hammer treatment because I didn't dare put it through the bandsaw. It was a bit gnarly. I toyed with the idea of making a design, but obviously the pieces I cut were not exactly uniform, and I decided against the idea. I just thought I'd space them out at random in the bowl. It's a scraps bowl after all, it's not a mosaic piece. So I wanted to try and fill as much of the space as possible, use as little resin as possible. I didn't worry about whether they were end grain up or anything like that. I'm sure it'll take a bit of sanding to get rid of the tear out once we turn it, but that's by the by. Now the widest pieces in the bottom there were about 2 inches wide. So I tried to fill the available space up to that level as much as possible, so I didn't have too many big gaps. And we've got a pine cone in the middle. Now that pine cone came from Holcombe Beach when I made the driftwood bowl. That's a good video, the driftwood bowl. You might want to check that one out. It's a bit of fun. It takes you all the way from my doorstep, all the way to the beach, all the way back again, and the full making of the bowl as well. Back when I was doing very long form videos, just for a bit of fun. My friend was over from Spain at the time. We had a good laugh making that video. So, my new technique of putting loads of sawdust in, which seems to be working, we're doing that again. And I put an awful lot of sawdust in there. I didn't want any voids, so that's what we've done. I've got 450 millilitres of resin in each cup, so that's 1.8 litres of resin. This is getting on for a 12-inch blank, so you need quite a lot of resin in there. And it's the first outing for two of the chameleon colours that I've got. They're like a flip paint sort of design. So we'll see what they look like. We might find that all the resin just blends into one mucky colour, or it might stay separated, we don't know. I've got Storm Cloud Grey and Deep Copper. Just an update on the Ring of Power bowl. The epoxy is setting well, and I'll be working on that tomorrow. But I'm not going to be releasing a video tomorrow night because I am tired. So I'm going to take a day off, recharge, do a bit of pyrography on that bowl, and come back on Monday refreshed. Yeah, that's the plan. So as we watch the pressure mount up to 80 psi, I'll say thanks very much for watching, thanks for coming back, thanks to all my new subscribers, and I'll see you on Monday. Stay safe everyone, take it easy.